it going, everybody? Welcome back to Crafting Cars. Today we're going to be pulling the old pea-stained carpet out of the RX-7 and hopefully lining up on the new stuff and getting that all cut out so we can throw that back in all fresh, all clean. We got a lot to do. Let's get right into it. Alright, so as you can see right here, I'm just pulling out those two rear cubbies. They're just held in with some Phillips screws and whatnot, and then here I'm taking off the spare tire cover. I figured I'd start with the back side first because that's the easiest to get off. And then here I'm taking off all the interior pieces that are sat on the carpet on the inside. And so right here I'm removing those door sill guards. Now originally you're supposed to pull the dash, so that's kind of what I end up starting on here. Start removing and pulling everything off that needs to come off in order for me to get the dash out. That's what I'm doing right here. However, I changed my mind because it's a 1987, all the plastic's really brittle. So here I am looking at it. I decide that I'm actually just going to cut the carpet around the transmission tunnel instead. That way I can leave the dash in place. The one thing that I am going to pull out is the cluster bezel and all those switches and the cluster, because I have a new part for all that. Now underneath here on the passenger side, you're about to see me grab something. It's a big old mouse nest. More on that in a bit. But once again, here behind Subi, you can see I'm kind of pulling off some of the plastics around the steering wheel in order to get that bezel and the gauge cluster out. And then we head inside the garage. There I am removing the gas pedal so I can pull the driver's side carpet out. And you can see how it goes all the way underneath the dash. You can see where I cut it as well, just in order by the trans tunnel. And same thing here on the passenger side. I'm getting back as far as I can and cutting her as straight as I can. Again, right around the tippy top of the trans tunnel. This stuff had a really thick plastic lining, so it was actually pretty stiff and tough to pull. Okie dokie, guys, got the main carpet out, which is a huge step. This is one that was going to take the most time. Now the only one that I have left is one that goes around there, right here. So, but that pops out real quick, real easy, not too worried about that one. This was the big stuff. You can see we had some friends down in here. Man, this stuff stinks. So this is definitely probably where most of the smell is coming from. So I'm going to go ahead and vacuum this all out and then start scraping off some of the old insulation that's still stuck to it, like that, and up here and whatnot. One thing that I wanted to point out was look at all this sound deadening material. They absolutely did not skimp out on sound deadening. It is everywhere in here. So that's pretty interesting, I thought. But yeah, I'm going to grab the vacuum and start cleaning up this nonsense. Alright, one final thing as far as vacuuming and cleaning goes. We're in the passenger side footwell here. In this corner, there was tons of poop and stuff packed in there and whatnot, so I gotta clean all that out. And you can see kind of these wet spots here, especially right there. That is all pee, and it smells like it, so this is where the smell is coming from for sure. So I'm gonna pick up a scrubber and some like bleach, probably, just to get that smell out of there. Alright guys, so I was on my way into work and had an unfortunate little incident. I'll show you here. Kind of pisses me off. That's my gas tank, leaking all the gas I just filled up. That is full. All 13.2 gallons. And if you come to the front here, let's see if you can see it. Oh yeah. Yep, that is blood and guts. There's a deer laying across the road, and I smoked it. Yeah, so as you guys might imagine, I'm not too stoked. Luckily, Dan, here he comes back. Buddy Dan stopped by, asked what I was doing. He's got some gas cans, so I'm just gonna keep grabbing whatever's leaking and fill up some gas cans. That way I don't leak gas all over the driveway. Thanks, Dan. Oh, God. Oh, shit. Oh, we need a pressure washer out here. Fucking chunks, dude. Oh my God. Oh, it's all the way back there. Oh.
Oh yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Well, as you guys can see, I got the BRZ back home. She's at the end of the driveway, still leaking a little bit of gas. Kind of a buzzkill. I was honestly really hoping to get a lot more done today than I did, or this week, I guess. The whole hitting the deer in the RX-7 or the BRZ kind of threw a curveball, and things didn't get quite as much done as I wanted to. But we did make some really good progress nonetheless on the RX-7. Getting the old carpet out, cleaned out, and the old stuff here can finally go in the garbage. But yeah, this is a good spot to have it. Now we can start making a lot of progress, getting everything installed again, making room for a new dash or something, huh? All right, guys. Big bummer with the BRZ taking the fuel tank out like that. It's gonna be kind of a pain in the butt to source one and put a new one in there. Plus, they aren't very cheap. But we're gonna keep the momentum going on the RX-7 build and getting the BRZ back on the road. So we have finally hit 900 subscribers. We are on the road and on the way to that 1,000 mark, which is the big milestone. If you aren't subscribed, make sure that you are, because you aren't going to miss anything we have coming up in the future. With all that being said, we appreciate you sticking around, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.